No Sleight of Hand magic.
Welcome to No Sleight of Hand Magic. I am Ron Stone, and today we're going on an adventure with the one and only Crocodile Dun-Deal. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's start the show. So we've all heard the stories of brave adventurers who travel to exotic lands in search of the most mysterious treasures, but I'd be willing to bet you have never heard of Crocodile Dun-Deal. Now, he's from Australia, so he's not the most famous explorer, but what he does is simply incredible. This guy can find anything, anytime, anywhere, as long as it's in Australia. So here's what I'd like you to do. Go ahead and take this stack of cards and get it totally mixed up. Let's pick something that we want Crocodile Dun-Deal to search for. Okay, fantastic. So he is going to be searching for the two of diamonds today, the elusive two of diamonds. Now what we need to do is get the two of diamonds lost into the stack of cards. And how we're going to do that is using something called the Australian Shuffle. Now here's what that is. The Australian Shuffle, you're going to take one card and deal it down, and one card and put it under. So down, under, the Australian Shuffle. So I'll go through right now and do the Australian Shuffle for the rest of this stack. Okay, perfect. So let's put Crocodile Dun-Deal on top of these cards. And if you would, go ahead and cut the stack. Let's get him lost somewhere into the middle so he can begin his search. Okay, perfect. Now, Crocodile Dun-Deal is very methodical. He's going to go through these cards one by one until he finds that two of diamonds. So let's watch him work. Okay, so he has gone through and he has decided that none of these are the two of diamonds, but he's going to keep searching through these cards. Okay, he's eliminated these from his search and now has decided that these are the only cards left. Here we go, one more time. There we go, he's eliminated these two. Crocodile Dun-Deal went through all of these cards and determined that this one would be the two of diamonds. That is the trick, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed this one. I love this trick so much fun. I love the theming. This requires no sleight of hand whatsoever, and there is no setup. This is totally impromptu. You can do this trick anytime, anywhere. If you would like to see how it's done, wait right there for the how-to walkthrough. Okay, thank you for continuing on this quest for all of the secrets of the famous Crocodile Dun-Deal. I love this trick so much. So simple, so effective. I can't wait to show you all how this works. Let's get right into it. So, to start things off, you are going to need to decide who you want to be Crocodile Dun-Deal. I like using the King of Clubs. You could use a Queen, you could use an Ace, you could use any card that you want. It's going to get the same result. So, you're going to have your Crocodile Dun-Deal, and then you're going to need 15 other cards. Now these cards are totally random. It doesn't matter which ones you pick out. The number is what is important here. You need 15 other cards. To set the stage a little bit, I like to introduce the spectator to our explorer, Crocodile Dun-Deal. Introduce the spectator to the idea that this card is an explorer and that they are going to be searching for something. You want to set this up early on just so the spectator can start to anticipate that final result. It's really going to make it so much more impressive. So at this point, once we've done all of our introductions, you're going to hand these cards over to the spectator and they really can shuffle the cards as much as they would like. It will not affect the results of the trick. So once they're satisfied, you'll have them set the cards back down, and what you're going to do is flip over this stack of cards, and the bottom card is going to be the selection. So for our example today, we will be using the 10 of spades. At this point, I would be telling the spectator, okay, today, Crocodile Dun-Deal will be searching for the 10 of spades. At this point, you'll flip the stack back over, and you're going to introduce the spectator to the down under shuffle. So that's why I made this Explorer Australian, is because you do have to do this kind of strange down under shuffle that no one has ever seen before, and it makes a little bit more sense if you add a theme to it. So all you're doing is you're taking one card, placing it down, you're taking the next card and putting it under to the bottom of the stack. So you take one card and put it down, you take the next card and put it under. Now what we're really doing here is we're taking their selection, the 10 of spades, and we're going to be placing it into a very specific position in this stack. That is how the trick really works. So I'm going to keep the 10 of spades flipped up. Obviously you would not do this in the performance, but just so we can see the positioning of the 10 of spades. So I'm going to go through the rest of the stack doing that down under shuffle. Okay, so let's take a look at what we really just did here. We took that bottom card, the 10 of spades, and we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards on top of it. We need this 10 to be 7 cards away from our Explorer card, Crocodile Dun-Deal. To be honest, this took me a really long time to understand why this works, but if you place 7 cards in between these two, no matter how the spectator cuts the deck, these will always end up being 7 cards apart. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So at this point, we've went through, we did the down under shuffle, and now we would place Crocodile Dun-Deal on top of the rest of the deck. We would now ask the spectator to cut the cards. So let's keep track of where that 10 of spades goes as we cut the cards. You would invite the spectator to cut the cards and get Crocodile Dun-Deal lost into the stack. They would give it a cut like this. Now let's take a look at these cards and see what happened to the order. So as you can see, there is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in between Crocodile Dun-Deal and the selection. And now it doesn't matter how many cuts you do, there will always be 7 cards in between Crocodile Dun-Deal and the selection. So as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in between the 10 and Crocodile Dun-Deal. That is how this trick works. And so at this point, you're going to take the stack and deal it into 2 piles. After each round, let's go ahead and take a look at how many cards still remain between the two. Tell the spectator, okay, he has searched through the cards and he has decided that none of these are the 10 of spades. Now keep in mind that when you're doing this for a spectator, Crocodile Dun-Deal, he would be face up, but obviously their selection would be face down. Now take a look at this. We've reduced the number of cards, so now there are only 3 remaining in between these two. Let's go through and deal into 2 piles again and then see what this looks like. Okay, so at this point you would tell the spectator Crocodile Dun-Deal has decided none of these are the 10 of spades, and these are the only ones that are remaining. So as you can see, it is perfectly positioned, so there is 1 card in between these two. That means that as we do this final deal, we are placing the 2 of them together. And at this point, this 10 would obviously be face down, so you would tell your spectator, okay, Crocodile Dun-Deal, he went through all of the cards, and he was able to find the 10 of spades. Really have fun with this trick. I think the theming makes it really exciting, but also you give so much control to the spectator. They feel like they shuffled the cards, they cut them. There's no reason that this should work. And it's such a simple mechanism of the cards. Totally impromptu. You can do it anytime, anywhere. It's super fun. I really hope you enjoyed this one. So now, as always, if you would ever like to come back to this video for a reminder of how to do this trick, coming right up is the 60-second tutorial. 60-second tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and have half a second, please subscribe to the channel, pinch the like button, and comment who you want to impress with this trick. And remember, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. But if you place 7 cards in